What is linkage? A gene is the basic unit of heredity. Genes control various characteristics of the organism. In chromosomal theory of inheritance, we have already studied that genes are present on the chromosomes. If each organism has thousands of characteristics, it is clear that thousands of genes are present. Since organisms have more characteristics than the number of chromosomes, each chromosome must carry number of genes. All these genes present on the same chromosome are said to be linked, and they should be inherited together. So the linked genes, it is a single chromosome carries a large number of genes, and all the genes are located on the same chromosome, and they are said to be linked genes. Linkage group. What is linkage group? Genes linked together on the same chromosome form one linkage group, and the genes of one linkage group have tendency to be inherited together. Number of linkage groups in a species is equivalent to its haploid number of chromosomes. For example, Drosophila has 4, a pea plant has 7, and man has 23 linkage groups. Now the Morgan, he carried out many dihybrid crosses in Drosophila to study the genes that were 6 linked. The crosses were similar to the dihybrid crosses carried out by Mendel in the peas. For example, Morgan hybridized yellow-bodied white color females to brown-bodied and red-eyed males and intercrossed their F1 progeny. He found that the two genes did not segregate independently of each other, and the F2 ratio deviated very significantly from 9:3:3:1 ratio. This is the expected ratio when the two genes are independent. Morgan and his group knew that the genes I told you were located on the X chromosome, and they saw quickly that when the two genes in a dihybrid cross were situated on the same chromosome, the proportion of parental gene combinations were much higher than the non-parental types. Therefore, the Morgan gave the physical association or the linkage of the two genes and coined the term linkage to describe this physical association of genes on a chromosome. And what is recombination? Recombination is the term which shows that the two genes, that is from the generation of non-parental age, combined together to give rise to a new gene. Therefore, Morgan and his co-workers studied that when genes are grouped on the same chromosome, some genes are very tightly linked and they show very low recombination, while others were loosely linked, they showed high recombination. It is shown very clearly in the figure 5.11, that is the cross B. Here on the screen you can very well see that the cross A and the cross B. So here you can easily notice that the linkage, it results into the two hybrid crosses which was conducted by Morgan. The cross A shows crossing between gene Y and W, that is small y and small w, and the cross B shows crossing between the genes W and M. Here the dominant wild type alleles were represented with plus sign in subscript, and it is showing you the strength of linkage between Y and W. So the strength of linkage between Y and W, it is much higher than the W and the M. That means in the cross A, the parental types, they were 98.7% and recombinant types were 1.3%. Whereas in the cross B, the parental types were 62.8% and recombinant types were 37.2%. Similarly, the Puneet and Bateson, they started with an experiment considering blue flower color dominant and the red flower color recessive, and the elongated pollen they chose, they were dominant and the round pollens were recessive. So when a cross between blue flower and elongated pollen, that was represented by capital B, capital B, capital L and capital L, and the red flowers and the round pollens was represented by small b, small b, small l, small l, and they yielded blue flowers and elongated pollens. Then after making a test cross, that is crossed heterozygous F1 offspring with the homozygous recessive of the trait, that is blue flower and the elongated pollen, that is capital B, capital B, capital L and small l, that is capital B, small b, capital L, small l, that was crossed with small b, small b, small l, small l, means blue flower and elongated pollen was crossed with red flowers and the round pollens. Now according to the independent assortment, capital B, small b, capital L, small l should give 4 kinds of gametes, and small b, small b, small l, 1 kind of gamete. And so the cross capital B, small b, capital L, small l was crossed with small b, small b, small l should give 4 phenotypes in equal proportion. That means 25%. So they receive 25% parental kind, then 25% blue flowers round pollen and 25% red flowers with elongated pollen, that is recombinants, and red flowers round pollens parental types. So by the concept of the linked genes, if the genes for blue flowers and elongated pollens were present together on the same chromosome, they should remain together and should be inherited together. In that case, they should give only 2 types of phenotypes. There should be no recombinants. So results one should get by the concept of the linked genes are the blue flowers and the elongated pollens when crossed with red flowers and round pollens. Then he received blue flowers, elongated pollens, 50% parental kind, and red flowers with round pollens, that is 50% parental kind. Therefore, the results that were given by Bateson and Puneet were given in that way, that blue flowers with elongated pollens were 43.7% and blue flowers and the round pollens were 6.3% and red flowers with elongated pollens were 6.3%. That means 12.6% recombinants and red flowers and round pollens were 43.7%. Therefore, parental types were 87.4% and recombinant types were 12.6%. Then from all these results, they concluded that the 2 genes did not get independently assorted as the recombinant kinds were less than 50%. So they definitely showed a pattern towards the linked genes. Then the linked genes remain together without the crossing over. So they gave the comparison between the 2 situations where the linked genes do not undergo crossing over and when the linked genes separate due to crossing over. What is crossing over now? Crossing over is the process where it occurs during the meiotic one of the prophase 1. In the process of the crossing over, there is exchange of genetic material. So during the prophase 1 of meiosis 1, there is an exchange of parts of chromatids between two homologous chromosomes. The homologous chromosomes become intertwined and the chromatids of the homologous chromosomes cross over at certain points called chiasmata. Singular is chiasma. And the chromatids break at this point and rejoin. And this process is termed as crossing over. And the crossing over results therefore in the exchange of corresponding segments at the same locus between the maternal and paternal chromosomes, or the process of crossing over is between two non-sister chromatids of homologous chromosomes, means one from paternal and one from maternal. As a result, along with the parental kinds, new types of gametes are produced called recombinants. The recombinants have new combination of genes on the same linkage group. So it is very important that each crossing over results in two parental and two recombinant types of gametes, because at any particular crossover only two chromatids are involved in all the mother cells which undergo meiosis. So therefore we can summarize that the linked genes did separate out and thus recombinants were formed in a small number, and this phenomenon is termed as crossing over. And a pair of genes is said to be linked if their recombination frequency in a test cross is lower than the expected value of 50%. So the genes which are tightly linked, they are passed as it is to the next generation, and that is termed as linkage. Thank you.